What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Beat Room Cool Down with Etan Elan. He just finished his amazing set. How do you feel, man?
I feel really good,
Yeah,
really good. It went a lot better than I expected, but I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but it went great. And I feel like the room had a good time. It was a cool experience.
yeah, we definitely enjoyed it. You're gonna see the video soon. It was amazing. Like just the experience. Like he said, he had an experience. Incense, pianos. It was just
Sound bowls, all
sound bowls,
maracas.
maracas. Like it was like a
We were in
whole.
it.
We were in
Yeah.
there, man. We were immersed in in his aura and his vibe, and I loved it. So
Awesome. I'm so
yeah,
glad.
man. What was a moment in the set that everything just clicked for you?
Um, I would say, I mean, there was probably a moment about halfway through as like the groove was starting to fill in, and it's just kind of like because this is a what I did today is kind of what is a newer way of performing for me, and
Mm,
so it was kind of like a little bit just getting used to the mechanics of like going back and forth between the instrument and the DJ board, and then incorporating the elements that I wanted to do. But I would say it right around halfway through it locked in for me because it's like fine, everything started to click and just like let go and have fun.
yeah,
So yeah.
that's good, man. What's the biggest lesson you learned so far in your DJ journey?
Um, don't overcomplicate anything. And oftentimes the simple route is the best one.
True, that is true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep it simple, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
it hits harder. And like so because I found simplicity makes the body move. Complexity makes the mind move. And we want to move bodies.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
Hmm.
because most people are not being that complex when
Mm-mm.
when they walk in the room.
They
They
want the
just
groove and then the hips start moving.
yeah, they want
Yeah.
you to take them on the journey.
Yes.
So
Lead
yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
lead the sheep. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Yeah.
What have you learned about yourself creatively or personally? Let me do that again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Take two. All right. What have you learned about yourself creatively or personally through DJing?
They have a lot to say, and I think I have a lot to create. And hmm, I love it because like it's like especially when you really like just commit to it,
Mhm.
you can create I think some very powerful experiences of building community, and like you can connect people who maybe wouldn't normally connect or you wouldn't connect in conversation. So um, I would just say like I'm sorry, what was the question one more time?
There you
Kind
go.
of like losing my thought real
That's
quick.
good. Question.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that
Read
again.
it.
Yeah. I gotta put like some marker or somewhere. I wish I could put like a marker in the thing. So like blip. Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Redo.
So when I follow, I'm like, that's the part. All right.
Hmm.
All right. What have you learned about yourself creatively or personally through DJing?
Mm. Okay, so about me personally is I have to learn to edit my ideas a lot,
Hmm. Yeah.
because for me creativity is not the issue. It's more of like distilling it down and getting it to match the feel for me. And then as a DJ, it really is like I think I stressed a lot about trying to like get my technical skills really up. And I mean, to be honest, like I think a lot of people, if you watch the video, like I didn't start DJing really on the board until end of August of
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year. So
yeah,
like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking 4 months ago, and like, and even when I look at some of the top people, like they're not doing crazy DJ stuff. They're creating cool experiences and mixing. And I think when I first started, there's obviously that overwhelm of getting technical skills, trying it down so you can at least use the board, but like the other stuff is all an enhancement upon the basics. So like the fundamentals are fundamentals for a reason and
Hmm.
stick to them. And I find that when I do that, sets come out really beautiful. And then when I don't, that's when you get in your head and stressed out and anxiety and
Yeah,
like all that
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah.
it's just like again, it's just kind of like breathe and like trust that what you feel is true.
True. Okay. That's good. That's a good
Yeah.
answer. Yeah, yeah. I like that.
Hmm.
All right. Do you feel more comfortable trusting your instincts or now compared to when you started?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think now, I mean, there's definitely had to be, I think, some work on confidence because, like, obviously, right now, I have a lot of people helping me. Like, you're helping me. Some Beats Academy is helping me
Yeah, yeah.
develop as an artist, and so everyone has their input. And I will say, I think what has been really helpful for me is really just understanding that, like, at the end of the day, it is my art, and my message, and everything, and just everyone is here to support you. So, like, be true to that,
Hmm.
and just keep going, because I think when I try to allow other people to like it's almost like I try taking everyone's advice and make everyone else happy, like you'll
Yeah,
always find yourself falling flat,
that's
because
true.
they're putting pressure on you to make you rise, but you have to rise within yourself. So like build that internal confidence that if you have a sound, that people want to hear it.
Yeah,
And all you have to do is keep refining it. And so, which means it's going to take some pressure,
yeah,
but
that's true.
like
Yeah,
just go
yeah,
through it, and like, and just make sure you have fun. I mean, like, yeah, lots and lots of fun.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't want to. I learned that the hard way, kind of like in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
where you're trying to like do what's popular or do
Mm-hmm.
what people want you to do or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So you guys lose yourself,
Yeah.
and it takes longer and longer and
And it's kind
longer.
of
Yeah,
this is actually, I mean, we didn't, but this is kind of like goes right with what you just said.
yeah,
But I think a lot of people say, like, like read the room, play to the room. I think honestly that's total bull in my opinion, because when you do that, it's like, think about it like if you're in a relationship with someone and all they're doing is trying to make sure and pander to you and make sure they don't cause any problems.
yeah, that's
And
true.
it's like you're not leading the room when you do that. So what happens when you start leading the room? Then what? The room follows.
Hmm.
And so if you come in and you're not sure about what you're doing, what you're saying, then like you're not having fun, you're not in the groove, you don't like what you're doing, then of course it's not going to translate. And you can sit there and say you read the room and they'll have fun, but like nothing will land. Is
Yeah,
it always has to come from you first and then connect the room.
yeah, for
And so
sure.
if you're not connected to it, don't even bother trying to connect to the room.
The crowd's
Because
gonna
even for
know.
me, so far, people have said my sets have been really good. I am not catering to the room.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
catering
yeah.
to what I want to play, and I just make sure it's fun, it's good, and then obviously the technical side of it is trying to get that on par as well.
That's good, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so your sound blends psytrance energy with tech house grooves.
Hmm.
What kind of experience are you trying to give people?
So for me, I'm still developing kind of where I want my sound to fall,
Hmm.
because like I said, it's still pretty new.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more about the experience. And so I want people to feel connected. I want people to feel alive in my sets. I want them to feel that they're connecting to something larger than themselves, and that they can feel at home in their bodies to just be free.
That's good. Yeah, yeah, because today was
Hmm.
Afro vibes.
Yeah, it's Afro house is a whole different thing.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
killing it today. I was like, look
Hmm.
at. When someone hears a tiny line in a set, what do you want them to feel when they walk away from that set?
I want them to feel more authentic and truer to themselves.
I like that. I like
Hmm.
that. Yeah, yeah. I like that. 'Cause that's what you're giving off, so you want them
Yeah.
to feel that same energy.
Yes.
Good,
Hmm.
good, good. When you think 5 years ahead, where do you see yourself as an artist?
It's a little challenging to say. I don't think it would be, there's no specific scene that I'm chasing. What I'm chasing is depth of experience
Hmm.
in the journeys I bring to the table. So that could be all over the world, that could be right here in St. Pete. Um, but for me, it's more about connecting to community and people.
Hmm.
And so in 5 years, I think I will be just creating more and more experiences, and they'll just continue to scale larger and larger, and they'll
Yeah,
become like experiences that I would love thousands of people, like just setting free. I can't, like, can you imagine going to like a stadium, and you know how you see concerts, like, people are dancing, but no, like people are like free
yeah,
in their bodies, like,
yeah.
and creating these almost like tribal types experiences that
Hmm.
like really make people just, I don't know, because like I find that when I focus on those things, like the anxiety goes off, the depression falls off, all these
Yeah,
things that people are suffering with, unfortunately, usually comes from a disconnection to the body.
that's
And so
true.
that's why I want my experiences to make you feel alive. And music is a good way to let the emotions come through, and then the rhythm for the body, um, and just the overall experience for the mind. Like, it's just a beautiful thing. That's what, so I plan to just continue to build on what I'm already doing. So I'm
Yeah.
doing it in a very small scale now.
Hmm.
My goal is to just do it on a larger
Just
scale.
amplify it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good
Hmm.
stuff, man. I like that. All right. So, what kind of legacy or impact do you hope to leave through your music? It's kind of like the same question,
It's kind of the same question,
but.
but I would say like the legacy would be is that when people, I guess my legacy, like when people see me, I want them to see what's possible for
Mm,
them to do whatever they dream.
that's a good answer. That's a good
Hmm.
answer.
So the
Yeah.
legacy I want is for people when they see my music that something ignites in them
Mhm.
and they pursue their dreams.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Etan Elan, thanks again, man.
Thank
You know,
you. This was
appreciate you.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, amazing set. He did an amazing job. You're gonna hear a lot more from him real soon. So make sure you stay locked in. This is the Beat Room Cool Down with Nilla Green, and we are out of here.
Peace.